Welcome back to another HABS Daily News with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach Frenchie for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today, we're going to talk about the ranking prospect pool for the Montreal Canadiens, couple updates around the team, and finally, we're going to give you a situation with Larry Robinson, maybe return with the Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Before we start, please, we invite you, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the show, please sharing this video, and below this video, tell me what you think about the episode number 52, and let's dive in there. First of all, today we're going to talk about the ranking prospect pool for the Montreal Canadiens. A couple date important is coming for the NHL in July. HABS history date, and finally the Memorial Cup. So let's dive in about the first thing I want to mention is the ranking prospect pool for the Montreal. This was gave by the Atlantic website at the beginning of the season 2021-2022 with some adjustment until December. And this is the 20 player what the Montreal Canadiens have as the pool. Caulfield 1, Cooley 2, Farrell 3, Harris 4, Mizak, Primo, Roy, Norlander, Gitney, Strobel, Ilonen, Kostenko, Kapanen, Brooks, Trudeau, Simoneau, Biondi, Stapley, Ellis, and Fairbrother. But this now what happening since that prospect deal with Wheeler. You have some change at the trade deadline. The Montreal Canadiens add on the prospect Emil Heineman, Ty Slimanik, Justin Barron. They signed last October Albert Ajak, and we have to remove now for the new pool of ranking Montreal prospect. Caulfield graduate with the Montreal Canadiens. The wild card Logan Mailloux, I'm going to tell a little bit more about him. Some players fall apart since that prospect ranking is Josh Brooks, Cam Ellis, and Jenny Fairbrother. Who is out also is Jesse Ilonen. Oh, coach, he played with Laval Rocket. He's still a prospect. But we never consider a player's turn 23 as a prospect. One usually do your pool ranking prospect like any team. So I put out. Now, also, we do not put Logan Mailloux for a couple of reasons. First of all, he had no contract with the Montreal Canadiens. We don't know he's going to sign first. Secondly, thirdly, it's not confirmed yet. He's in the plan for the Montreal Canadiens. For again, Mailloux and Ilonen are not involved with the selection we did for the ranking prospect pool Montreal Canadiens. This is my personal prospect pool July 1st, 2022. Kaden Cooley, Justin Barron number 2, the first pick 2022. Whatever they pick, I believe he become number 3. Following by Jordan Harris. Number 5, we add now Albert Ajak. Number 6 is the goaltender Caden Primo. 7, Joshua Roy. Number 8, Sean Farrell. Number 9, Riley Kidney, signed contract with Montreal. Number 10, Emil Heineman. Number 11, Jan Mizak from Hamilton Bulldogs. 12, William Trudeau. 13, the first pick 26, 2022. 14, the pick number 33, 2022, following by Matthias Norlander, Xavier Simoneau, Jaden Strobel, Frederic Dichaud, goaltender, Jacob Toubes, goaltender, finally, Dmitry Kostenko. If you compare this with the first ranking we mentioned earlier, you have a couple of players are out and some players are added inside my pool ranking. Now, here's what happening. Oliver Kapanen is out. Jenny Fairbrother is out. Thijs Smilanik is not in my top 20 yet. Blake Biondi, Cam Ellis, Brett Stapley, and Josh Brook are out of my top 20 prospect now for the Montreal Canadiens. So let's go back on this list, guys. For me, I would not be surprised if Cooley make the roster for the Montreal Canadiens. Barron also, the first pick 2022, a lot of chance to make the roster for Montreal. Following by Harris. I believe Arbor, Primo, Roy is going to be with the Laval Rocket. We know Farrell is still in NCAA. Kidney is Laval or return junior. Heineman will play with the Laval Rocket. Mézag the same way. Trudeau should be the same way. And you can see the rest of the list. So Montreal Canadiens guys have a really great team with a lot of great prospects in the future. If you are a fan for the Montreal, you should be happy for what they have right now in their prospect organization. Let's move on now, guys, for the next subject is the July date important. July 1st, the next couple of days, the first buyout window open. So any team can buy out any players. The HABS won't buy out any players, on my opinion. I don't see anyone they can buy out at that moment. July 7, 8 in Montreal, the NHL Draft 2022, the Hockey National Show is going to do live streaming during both days. So come to join us and talking about all the selection for different team. July 11, offer deadline. So the Montreal has Romanov, Pitlick, Pesara, Montembeault, Clegg, Schoenemann, and Primo. So they need to give them a qualification to keep them in the team as a RFA. July 12, the first buyout window closed. So any team want to buy out a player, they have until the July 12. July 13, this is the first day of the UFA Open. July 17, the player elected arbitration deadline. Montreal have a couple of players that can go on the arbitration. It's Pesara, Clegg, Schoenemann, Montembeault, and Pitlick if they have no agreement with the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, at the end of the month, the July 27, first day of arbitration hearing. Let's move on now for the next is the Larry Robinson. We know the Montreal Canadiens lost Luke Richardson. They're looking for add a new assistant coach behind the bench and maybe add one more also. Larry Robinson have an interview with Stu Cowan from the newspaper La Presse. The Big Bird said, I'm very shocked by Martin St. Louis, the way he bring that team, the Montreal Canadiens, behind the bench. I'm really impressed, very pleased by Martin St. Louis. He turned Robinson guy 72 years old. So he said, look, I'm retired as a coaching behind the bench anymore. I'm not going to do that. But I will be open to become a consultant for the Montreal Canadiens if they need help. So Larry Robinson, very impressed by Martin St. Louis, and he's open up to accept maybe a part-time job as a consultant for the Montreal Canadiens. Let's move on to the next one, guys. HABS history. 32 years ago, today, on this day, in hockey history, Montreal Canadiens, June 29, 1990. The Canadiens trade with the Chicago Blackhawks, a major trade. The Montreal Canadiens got Denis Savard. In return, they sent Chris Chelios. And we know Savard won the Stanley Cup with the Montreal Canadiens in 1993. But Chelios the longevity of Chelios after that was amazing. I think Montreal lost on that trade, honestly. And also today, it was the trade a couple years ago between Shea Weber and P.K. Subban. We're going to talk about this trade the next couple of days. What is the impact they create for both teams? Finally, the last thing we want to talk today, guys, tonight. This is the final Memorial Cup 2022. The team hostess, St. John Sea Dog, play against the Hamilton Bulldog. Surprisingly, two teams I was not expect to see that, at least for the St. John. And I thought Edmonton All King was my team to win this Memorial Cup. But no, it's the St. John versus Hamilton. Follow up tonight this game. I'll give you all the update tomorrow for sure. Here we go, guys. A lot of things inside the episode number 52. The Montreal Canadiens ranking prospect pool. Let me know what you think about this ranking. Of course, the date important for NHL in July, the Larry Robinson situation, the trade Montreal in 1990, and finally the Memorial Cup update. So hopefully you enjoy it. But before we leave, we invite you, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the show, and below this video, tell me what you think about this episode number 52. Have an amazing, great day, everybody.